Session 110, 24th June 2022, Pakistan Standard Time. Session 110, 24th June 2022. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu Alaikum. Quran, the Word of Allah, An Elaboratory Translation by ex-Brigadier Mustansar Billah. Brothers and sisters, we continue with Surah Al-Qasas, the 28th Surah, and with part 20. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We begin with the name of Allah, who is most gracious and tremendously merciful. وَجَاءَ رَجُلٌ مِّنْ أَقْصَى الْمَدِينَةِ يَسْعَىٰ قَالَ يَا مُوسَىٰ إِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ يَأْتَمِرُونَ بِكَ لِيَقْتُلُوكَ فَاخْرُجْ إِنِّي لَكَ مِنَ الصَّاغِينَ مِنَ النَّاصِحِينَ. My apologies. مِنَ النَّاصِحِينَ. Verse 20 of Al-Qasas. And at that time there came a man running from the other end of the city and said, O Musa, the chiefs are taking counsel together about you to kill you, so run away. I am one of the good advisors to you. فخرج منها خائفا يترقب قال ربي نجني من القوم الظالمين. Verse 21. Hearing this, Musa escaped from there in fear and caution, praying, O my Rabb, save me from the people who are wrongdoers. وَلَمَّا تَوَجَّهَ تِلْقَاءَ مَدْيَنَ قَالَ عَسَىٰ رَبِّي أَن يَهْدِيَنِي سَوَاءَ السَّبِيلِ. 2. As he made his way towards Madian, he said, Soon my Rabb shall guide me to the right way. وَلَمَّا وَرَدَ مَعَ مَدْيَنَ وَجَادَ عَلَيْهِ أُمَّةٌ مِّنَ النَّاسِ يَسْقُونَ وَوَجَدَ مِن دُونِهِمْ امْرَأَتَيْنِ تَذُودَانِ قَالَ مَا خَطْبُكُمَا قَالَتَا لَا نَسْقِي حَتَّى يَصْدِرَ الرِّعَاءُ وَأَبُونَا شَيْخٌ كَبِيرٌ. 2-3. And when he arrived at the well of Madian, he saw a multitude of men watering their flocks, and beside them he found 2 women who were keeping their flocks back. He asked, What is the problem? They said, We cannot water our flocks until the shepherds take away their flocks from the water, because we are weak and our father is a very old man. فَسَقَى اللَّهُمَّ ثُمَّ تَوَلَّى إِلَى الظِّلِّ فَقَالَ رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٌ. 2-4. So he watered their flocks for them. Then he went back to the shade and prayed, O my Rabb, surely I am in desperate need of whatever good that you may send down to me. I am in desperate need of whatever good that you may send down to me. فَجَاءَتْ إِحْدَاهُمَا تَمْشِي عَلَى اسْتِحْيَاءٍ قَالَتْ إِنَّ رَبِّي يَدْعُوكَ لِيَجْزِيَكَ أَجْرَ مَا سَقَيْتَ لَنَا فَلَمَّا جَاءَهُ وَقَصَّصَ عَلَيْهِ الْقَصَصَ قَالَ لَا تَخَفْ نَجَوْتَ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الظَّالِمِينَ. 2-5. Soon after that, one of the 2 women came to him walking bashfully and said, My father is calling you. He wishes to reward you for watering our flocks for us. When Musa came to him and narrated his story, the old man said, "Have no fear. You have escaped from those wicked people. You have escaped from those wicked people." قالت إحداهما يا أبت استأجره إن خير ما استأجرت القوي الأمين. 2:6. And one of them, the daughter, said, "O my father, hire him. Surely the best of men for you to hire is the strong, the trustworthy. Surely the best of men for you to hire is the strong, the trustworthy." قال إني يريد أن أنكحك إحدى ابنتي هاتين على تأجرني ثمانية حجاج فإن تمت عشرا فمن عندك وما أريد أن أشق عليك ستجدني إن شاء الله من الصالحين. 2:7. The old man said to Musa, "I am willing to give you one of my daughters in marriage if you stay in my service for 8 years. But you may complete 10 if you wish. I do not want to put you in trouble. Allah willing, you will find me one of the righteous." قال ذلك بيني وبينك أيما الأجلين قضيت فلا عدوان علي والله ولا ما نقول وكيل. 2:8. Musa said, "So be it an agreement between me and you. Whatever of the two terms I fulfill, there will be no injustice to me, and Allah is the surety over what we say." And Allah is the surety over what we say. فلما قضى موسى الأجل وسار بأهله آنس من جانب الطور نارا قال لأهلهم كثوا إني آنست نارا لعلي آتيكم منها بخير أو جزوة من النار لعلكم تصطلون. 2:9. Then when Musa had fulfilled the term, his agreement, and was traveling with his family, he saw a fire in the direction of Mount Tur. He said to his family, "Stay here. I saw a fire, and I hope to bring some information from there, or a burning firebrand with which you may warm yourself." فلما أتاها نودي من شتي الوادي الأيمن في البقعة المباركة من الشجرات أن يا موسى إني أنا الله رب العالمين. 3:0. But when he reached there, a voice called him out to him from the right side of the valley of the blessed spot from a tree, saying, "O Musa, surely I am Allah, the Rabb of the worlds." The saying, "O Musa, surely I am Allah, the Rabb of the worlds." وأن ألقي عصاك فلما رآه تزهو كأنها جان ولا مبصر ولم يعقب يا موسى أقبل ولا تخف إنك من الآمنين. 3:1. Then Allah commanded, "And throw down your staff." When Musa saw that the staff was writhing like a snake, he turned his back and fled, and did not even look back. Allah said, O Musa, come back and do not fear. Surely you are one of those who are secure. أسلك يدك في جيبك تخرج بيضاء من غير سوء وملئك جناحك من الرهب وكذلك برهانان من ربك إلى فرعون وملئه إنه كانوا قوما فاسقين. 3:2. Now put your hand into your pocket. It will come out shining white without any harm to you. Whenever you are afraid, draw your hand towards yourself to ward off fear. These are two credentials from your Rabb towards Pharaoh and his chiefs. Surely they are wicked people. قال ربي إني قتلت منهم نفسا فأخاف أن يقتلون. 3:3. Musa said, submitted, O my Rabb, I have killed one of them. I fear that they'll put me to death. وأخي هارون هو أفصح مني لسانا فأرسله معي يريد أن يصدقني إني أخاف أن يكذبون. 3:4. My brother Aaron, he is more eloquent in speech than I. Send him to me as a helper to confirm my words. I fear that they will treat me as a liar. قال سنشد عضدك بأخيك ونجعل لكما سلطانا فلا يصلون عليكما بآياتنا أنتما ومن اتبعكما الغالبون. 3:5. Allah said, we will certainly strengthen your arm with your brothers and give both of you such power as they shall not be able to, so they shall not be able to harm you. Now proceed with our signs. You and those who follow you will surely triumph. فلما جاءهم موسى بآياتنا بينات قالوا ما هذا إلا سحر مفترى وما سمعنا بهذا في آبائنا الأولين. 3:6. When Musa came to them, Pharaoh and his chiefs, with our clear signs and invited them to Islam, they said, this is nothing but baseless magic. We never heard such a thing in the time of our forefathers. وقال موسى ربي أعلم بمن جاء بالهدى من عنده ومن تكون له عاقبة الدار إنه لا يفلح الظالمون. 3:7. Moses said, my Rabb knows best who it is that comes with guidance from him, and who will gain the reward of the hereafter. Surely the wrongdoers will not be successful. وقال فرعون أيها الملأ ما علمت لكم من إله غيري فأوقد لي يا هامان على الطين فاجعل لي صرحا لعلين وأطلع إلى إله موسى وإني لا ظنك من الكاذبين. La azunnahu, my apologies, excuse me, la azunnahu min al-kazibin. 3:8. Pharaoh said, O chiefs, I know that you have an ilah, God, other than me. And my apologies. He said, Pharaoh said, O chiefs, I know not that you have an ilah, God, other than me. So kindle for me a fire, O Haman, to bake bricks out of clay, and set up for me a lofty tower, in order that I may look for the ilah God of Musa. And surely I think that he, Musa, is one of the liars. واستكبر هو وجنوده في الأرض بغير الحق وظنوا أنهم إلينا لا يرجعون. 3:9. He and his warriors were arrogant in the land without any right. He, Pharaoh, and his warriors were arrogant in the land without any right. They thought they would never be brought back to us. They thought they would never be brought back to us. فأخذناه وجنوده فنبذناهم في الجم فانظر كيف كان عاقبة الظالمين. 4:0. So we seized him and his warriors, and we flung them all into the sea and drowned them. So behold, see what was the end of the wrongdoers. So behold, see what was the end of the wrongdoers. وَجَعَلْنَاهُمْ أَئِمَّةً يَدْعُونَ إِلَى النَّارِ وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ لَا يُنصَرُونَ. 4:1. And we made them leaders, guides. 4:1. And we made them leaders, guides, who started calling upon people to fire. But on the day of resurrection, they'll not be helped. But on the day of resurrection, they'll not be helped. وَأَتْبَعْنَاهُمْ فِي هَذِهِ الدُّنْيَا لَعْنَةً وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ هُمْ مِنَ الْمَقْبُوهِينَ. 4:2. We laid a curse on them in this world, and on the day of resurrection, they'll be among the hated and sent to hell. And on the day of resurrection, they, the disbelievers, will be among the hated and sent to hell. And the last verse for today, وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا مُوسَى الْكِتَابَ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا أَهْلَكْنَا الْقُرُونَ الْأُولَى بَصَائِرَ لِلنَّاسِ وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَذَكَّرُونَ. 4:3. And indeed, we gave Moses, after we had destroyed the former generations, the book Torah as an enlightenment for mankind, and a guide and a blessing, so that they may be reminded. That's all for today. Please pray for me. Shall meet again, inshallah ta'ala, on the 26th of June 2022, Pakistan.